This is not a new issue that we're talking about. We actually have talked about this on a previous podcast about how the left Joy-Con seems to have more trouble than the right Joy-Con as far as wireless interference or not being very good about communicating with the Switch. And Nintendo said, I think last week the news was out that Nintendo said that they were looking into the problem, and now they have come out and said that here's what the actual problem is. Or maybe not, I don't think they've said it, maybe people have just sent their Joy-Cons back and opened them back up just to see what they did to fix the problem. So this article was on Kotaku. And actually, yes, Nintendo did issue a full statement on it. It goes, there is no design issue with the Joy-Con controllers and no widespread proactive repair or replacement effort is underway, meaning no recall. A manufacturing variation has resulted in wireless interference with a small number of the left Joy-Con. Moving forward, this will not be an issue as the manufacturing variation has been addressed and corrected at the factory level. We have determined a simple fix can be made to any affected Joy-Con to improve connectivity. There are other reasons consumers may be experiencing wireless interference. We are asking consumers to contact customer support team so we can help them determine blah, 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 blah.
So they're sending back. They're fixing it for people, right? People can send them back and get replacements.
They're probably, honestly, what they're probably doing is they're probably just sending them a replacement, and then they're probably going to sell those as like refurbished versions. But what they're doing, someone actually went through this issue. I believe that it was according to this Kotaku article, a CNET report basically they opened up something, or they opened up a Joy-Con that's been corrected, and they said that all they did was add a little piece of conductive foam to the motherboard. That basically, if it's conductive, I would imagine that would just help expand the wireless symbol, kind of like how you can do things like use like aluminum foil as a makeshift antenna, or it can help boost a signal. Also, it does great on your head for when you have to protect against the government. Shh, they're probably listening now. But I just wanted to bring this article up because it means I was right. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you gotta.
Wasn't that hard of a prediction?
Toot your own horn. Yeah, but I mean,
people just saying that.
Like, I heard people say weird things like, "Oh, well, it's not a problem with mine because I have the colored one."
No.
Or it's not a problem with mine because I have the gray one.
That's Joy-Conist.
That is colorist.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know. You need to treat all colors equally. And it was just like, why would the color of the Joy-Con have anything to do with the wireless interference? And it's not. It's just some of them were made without a crucial piece.
Yeah, how did that happen? Like this?
It can happen if you have more than one manufacturing company making these things at once. Like, one may have gotten an earlier design schematic that they were going by without that piece, or they just made some of these were really early ones and then they caught it later, but by the time they caught it, these other ones had already been shipped.
I think that the biggest hardware flaw with the Switch is the dock.
If it is scratching screens, yes.
I've heard that it just feels like a cheap hunk of plastic. And and if you're not careful when you slide it in and out, like, it can like scratch it up. Like, why couldn't they have lined it with some sort of like
foam,
or like, what's like that like velvety kind of like material, like for like glasses cleaner, like, the
microfiber,
kind of
yeah, like microfiber. Yeah, that would also
line it with that or something. Like, how hard would that have been?
And this would have added to the cost of the unit, but still, the screen, the cover on the screen is not glass; it's plastic.
Oh, really?
So plastic scratches super easily.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
why.
If you get a Switch, you'd want to get a screen protector, just regardless. Like,
Right.
That's what I would do.
If you have a device which is portable with a portable screen, get a screen protector for it. Like, I honestly, I have no pity for people who, get a phone and then they break it, and then they didn't have a case on it, or they didn't have a screen protector, and they scratch their screen, and then like they're just walking around with like a screen that has like cracks and cracks and cracks. I'm just like, you could have avoided that.
See, I don't like screen protectors. I don't use them because I don't break my stuff.
Okay.
I just don't.
I'm just saying, my one of my brothers.
Okay, well, when the day comes where I have like my phone is cracked, you can laugh in my face.
I will. But I'm just saying, no, my brother-in-law was he was very careful with his phone. He had it like 2.5 years, and then all of a sudden he was on a boat of all things, and he was holding it, and the boat rocked and it fell on a tile floor and cracked. Like, it can happen out of the blue. I mean, something can come by and just knock it right out of your hands. Yeah. So that's with this Joy-Con issue though. It shouldn't be too big of a surprise that it's only affecting a small number of them, but it is nice that Nintendo is going to fix it. Like, they're not just going to be like, "Oh, sorry, you're out of luck."
Not with the dead pixels where they're just like, "Oh, that's supposed to happen. It's all good."
Or, those are normal. No, they're not normal. They're not normal.
Dead pixels are like the most depressing thing ever. It's like everything ends, even the pixels die.
Yeah, it's like, this wasn't part of the advertisement of this product.
And it's just like all the pixels dying on the screen.
Just one by one. Just bad.